Shiba Inu is facing a tough struggle since its price did not increase today. The ambience abruptly changed. Investors exhibit skepticism. Analysts are dropping their massive signals. Nonetheless, a more significant event occurred today. The supplies are under scrutiny. Blackrock found itself ensnared in a predicament. What is occurring? What am I discussing? Allow me to explain. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Shiba Inu continues to face challenges, with its price seeing a further decline over the last day. However, the key point is as follows. After experiencing a significant decline, it is attempting to recover. A little rebound is occurring. However, this does not indicate the conclusion of the storm. The atmosphere changed rapidly. Recently, optimism prevailed. Nevertheless, apprehension has lately emerged. Investors are apprehensive, uncertain about their subsequent actions. Should they divest prior to a potential deterioration? Is this a fantastic chance to purchase while the price is diminished? Individuals are reluctant to make erroneous decisions, and the ambiguity is causing widespread self-doubt. The recent period has been challenging, and in reviewing the last week, Shiba Inu remains significantly in decline. It has been declining for many days, causing unrest among the community. Formerly confident holders are beginning to express concern, and even the most steadfast backers are under pressure. This transcends just numerical data on a graph. It pertains to faith, conviction, and the potential for Shiba Inu to effectuate a reversal. An expert has elucidated the current situation regarding Shiba Inu's pricing, and the outlook is unfavorable. As the market continues to decline, Shiba Inu had a significant plunge yesterday night. It has been unable to surpass a critical resistance level, resulting in the continuation of the negative trend. Following another decline during the day, Shiba Inu is now stabilizing at one of its lowest levels in months, a situation not seen since late September. The pressure exerted by sellers is intensifying. Certain significant moving averages have intersected, indicating potential further decline. Furthermore, momentum indicators are exhibiting negative signals, indicating that selling pressure surpasses all efforts to elevate the price. Currently, Shiba Inu is breaching significant support levels, and until a change occurs, it is approaching a vital trend line where it may attain stability. However, other forecasts indicate that the price may decline further before establishing a stable position. The critical inquiry is whether this level will sustain or whether more decline is imminent. However, the question arises, why is this occurring? What is the underlying cause of this price decline? To have a comprehensive understanding, we must adopt a broader perspective on Bitcoin's activities. The situation seems unfavorable there as well. Bitcoin has encountered difficulties, failing to ascend and instead seeing a decline. It had been oscillating at a critical resistance threshold for about a week, but today that changed. The momentum altered, resulting in Bitcoin's decline, which reverberated across the whole market. Given that Shiba Inu often mirrors Bitcoin's movements, it is unsurprising that it is experiencing the repercussions. When Bitcoin appreciates, cryptocurrencies such as Shiba Inu often see an increase. However, when Bitcoin has difficulties, the pressure disseminates, which is precisely the current situation. As Bitcoin struggles to maintain its position, market trust is tenuous, and meme currencies such as Shiba Inu are seeing significant declines. The current inquiry is whether Bitcoin can recover its figure. If it fails to do so, Shiba Inu may face an even more tumultuous journey. However, a significant event occurred today that you must be informed about. Recent reports indicate that Blackrock has executed a significant maneuver, and it is unfavorable. They just liquidated a substantial quantity of Ethereum, releasing tens of millions of dollars value into the market. Indeed, one of the largest asset managers globally opted to divest a substantial portion, further destabilizing the situation. However, the amusing aspect is, it seems they have ensnared themselves in a bear trap. Divesting at a period of market adversity may not have been the most judicious decision. Significant sell-offs might incite more fear, exacerbating the situation in the near term. However, in the long term, occasionally, actions of this kind may result in unintended consequences. If Ethereum recovers, Blackrock may regret divesting its holdings prematurely. Moreover, here is the astonishing aspect. An analyst has highlighted a significant observation. Inventory on exchanges is depleting, and we may be approaching a supply shock. Bitcoin reserves on exchanges have reached their lowest level in 7 years. This indicates a decline in the number of individuals storing their Bitcoin on exchanges, which often has a singular implication. They are retaining it, anticipating an increase in value. When supply constricts in this manner, a significant shift may be imminent. If Bitcoin is poised for a supply shock, it may significantly alter the dynamics, particularly those affecting Shiba Inu. Herein lies an even more astonishing revelation. An analyst indicated that potentially dubious activities may be occurring at now. He contends that the market is not only responding organically, manipulation is occurring. Contemplate it. Michael Saylor is fully committed, acquiring billions in Bitcoin. The SEC is retreating, dismissing lawsuit after case. Wall Street, Asia, and prominent banks are shown substantial interest. All indicators suggest a positive trend, however, the price continues to decline. That is incongruent. Despite the abundance of favorable news, Bitcoin is seeing a decline instead of a surge. If Bitcoin is suppressed, it is likely that Shiba Inu is adversely affected as well. Meme currencies such as Shiba Inu depend on robust market sentiment, and when manipulation occurs at the upper echelons, they are adversely affected the most. Currently, it seems that there is an intention to maintain these costs at a reduced level. However, the fundamental inquiry is why? What is the duration? Herein is the matter. One of Donald Trump's kids has now entered the discussion, intensifying the situation further. He used Twitter to advocate for purchasing the dip, directly urging others to invest in cryptocurrency at this moment. However, this prompts several inquiries. Is this only an informal post, or does he possess knowledge that eludes the rest of us? Prominent people, legislators, organizations. They possess access to information prior to its general release. Does this suggest what is forthcoming, or just another endeavor to influence the market? Historically, influential individuals have used their authority to control pricing. It is a quintessential tactic. Depress prices, create panic among regular investors, compel them to divest, and thereafter acquire assets at a reduced rate. The game is repetitively same. The pertinent inquiry is whether we are now seeing that specific event happen. Amidst the current events, the abrupt decline in Bitcoin, BlackRock's divestment from Ethereum, experts alleging potential manipulation, and the involvement of politicians have emerged. It is evident that a larger force is influencing the situation, and Shiba Inu is bearing the consequences. Currently, prices are down, anxiety is elevated, and confidence is tenuous. What if this is really an elaborate ruse? What if this is the ultimate shakeout before a significant reversal? Ultimately, no one has absolute certainty. This may well be conjecture. It is possible that nothing will occur. Perhaps we are seeing the emergence of a significant development that might alter the whole landscape. Ultimately, only time will reveal the outcome. However, it is certain that the narrative of Shiba Inu is far from concluded. However, pause. CZL, a prominent figure in cryptocurrency and the former CEO of a major exchange, has just made a significant statement. He is the one who comprehends the fluctuations of this market. CZ just replied to a post from a cryptocurrency enthusiast who was urging everyone to be calm, despite the significant downturn in the market. He asserts that what we are seeing is only another stage in the inherent cycle of cryptocurrency. This kind of price movement is not unprecedented. It has occurred before and will recur in the future. The article he replied to highlighted that, even a year before, Bitcoin and other prominent cryptocurrencies were valued far lower. Despite the recent decline, prices remain significantly elevated compared to previous levels. However, what about Ethereum? That is the one exception. In contrast to others, its price has not maintained pace, prompting significant inquiries on Ethereum's status relative to the broader market. What was CZ's response? He maintained simplicity, used only two emojis, a microscope and a telescope. However, those two symbols convey significant meaning. He is essentially urging the cryptocurrency community to scrutinize current events while also considering the broader context. When seen from the appropriate viewpoint, such fluctuations are only integral to the process. What are the implications for Shiba Inu? It is entangled in the same economic cycle. Currently, prices are faltering and apprehension is proliferating. History indicates that cryptocurrency experiences cyclical fluctuations. If this is only another step in the cycle, then Shiba Inu's narrative is not concluding. It is only preparing for the subsequent significant action. Ultimately, given the robustness of Shiba Inu as a token and the unwavering support of its community, there is no cause for concern. Even Lucy, a prominent figure in the Shiba Inu community, recently reminded everyone of it in a tweet. She articulated it succinctly. While the future remains unpredictable, the essence is in one's management of the present. Continue exerting effort, be steadfast in your convictions, and act with kind intentions. All other matters, it will align appropriately over time. The Shiba Inu has seen fluctuations in its trajectory before. What do you think? It remains present. The community still present. Regardless of future events, that strength will remain steadfast. What is your perspective on this matter? Please leave a comment below. The date is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.